this was really cool. I have to be quiet because it's morning at the campground. Good morning, scientists. I just found a lady slipper in the woods here in New Hampshire while we're camping, which got me thinking about what an incredibly unique and wonderful ecosystem New England is, which, sounds like a really good triptastic science tidbit. This one sponsored by my daughter, who thought it would be a really good idea. So let's discuss what is an ecosystem and what makes up an ecosystem. Let's do it.
Triptastic science tidbit.
So what is an ecosystem? An ecosystem is the interaction of living and non-living parts that exist in the natural setting. So our community of living or biotic factors work together with those non-living or those abiotic factors in order to survive and thrive in a natural setting. Now, those biotic factors, those living factors, those are going to include things like insects. Speaking of living things, a living thing just tried to attack me. That's fun. Plants, trees, fungi, animals, all of these pieces are part of the living world. And they exist within their own populations. And they interact with one another as a community. Now, those non-living parts are those abiotic factors. Those include things like the soil, dirt, rocks, sand, the temperature, the sun, the air in the atmosphere. Oxygen is not a living thing, but all living creatures depend upon it. Carbon dioxide. Water, which we're getting a lot of right now because it's raining a lot. I don't know if you can see that. Raining. Animals need water for survival. They need the water, they need the soil in order to grow the plants, those living pieces, so that there's food and there are things for survival. They also use trees and other pieces of the environment for their habitats, for places to live.
Fun fact.
Now, the lady slipper that I found in the woods is one of 4 lady slippers commonly found in the state of Maine. The first is the pink lady slipper, which is what I found. There's also a yellow lady slipper. One of the more rare is called a ram's head lady slipper, and another very rare is called the showy lady slipper. Now, in order for lady slippers to survive in the wild, they're dependent upon a symbiotic relationship with a fungus that can be found in the soil. In this case, both the fungus and the seed are dependent upon one another. When the seed of the lady slipper is just forming, the fungus will attach to it and will actually supply the lady slipper with nutrients. Once that lady slipper grows, and it takes a very long time for a lady slipper to develop, that lady slipper will then, in return, give its nutrients to the fungus that is in the soil, making it survive and thrive. These 2 organisms depend upon one another for survival. And there you have it. That's ecosystems in a nutshell. An ecosystem is the interacting world of living and non-living things. This has been a rather damp triptastic science tidbit, and as always, keep on sciencing.
Triptastic science tidbit.